All right. So I'm sorry. I know you just told me this, but she's your grandmother?
Grandmother.
Okay.
Yep.
Do you want to say and spell your name and everything? Okay. Can you say and spell your name?
Yeah, sure. Sean, Sean. Last name is Thompson. Thompson.
Okay. And you're in Atlanta?
I'm in Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay. And this is your grandmother's birthday that's coming up.
That is correct. Her 100th birthday.
Right. Tell me about the planning process. I understand the party planning process started in December.
That's correct. We had gotten together our family up in Maine earlier this year to celebrate Christmas and New Year's, and it was decided at that point that we had to do something special for her 100th birthday, and so we had planned an elaborate event where we were going to all come together, fly in town from around the country, if you will. We had some friends as well that were planning to participate, but unfortunately with the coronavirus, we weren't able to pull that off. So it's unfortunate, but at the same time, this family is resilient, and we're always finding creative ways to make people feel special that are in our lives. So this is hopefully one of those ways that we can extend our love to her.
Now she knows that we're here, and she knows that things are happening, but she doesn't have any idea about how this is all going to play out.
No.
That's part of the special, is the surprise, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. And one of the things our family is known for is surprises. We have always been a family where you can sneak into a town and knock on a door in the middle of the night. It's something that we rival in, and we've been doing it since I was a kid. And she was probably the one that started all the surprise parties we've had, and it goes way back to when my mother used to have parties, and my Uncle Roger and family would show up at the doorstep unannounced. So in this family, you have to be ready for anything, and surprises are something that kind of makes us who we are as a family. So she won't expect it, but she definitely will enjoy it.
Oh, I think she will. Now we're going to be here Thursday morning to get her reaction, and she tell me what she has. You're the third, fourth maybe person in the family that I've talked to, and everyone tells me something sort of more magical about her than the one before. And so tell me, what has she done to make you all just adore her like this?
You know, it's not just one thing. It's cumulative. Obviously, I'm 50, and she's been in my life since the very beginning. Her and my grandfather were relevant in our lives and our upbringing and who we are. It's just the compassion that she lives with. She's a lady that if you listen to her life story, which we've tried to compile over a number of years through different numbers of media, she lived a very hard life growing up, and she never took anything for granted. She never asked for anything from anyone. She was always the lead by example person, that whenever you felt you were on hard times, you'd see one of the funnest things I remember is, and she was 90 years old, visiting my parents in Virginia, and we were outside, my father and I, working on his yard, and she picked up an axe at 90 years old and started to cut roots of trees. And that is the gift that she's given us, is you can do anything you want. It's all within you to do it, to live with pride and dignity. And I think those are the things that really jump out to me, is that perseverance and all that she's gone through, and the life how she's touched all of our lives, and how she's really helped us become more of who we are as individuals, and most importantly as a collective family, is because of her resilience and her passion for family. So I could go on for hours on what I believe her to be, but she's a great example for us, and I'm very honored to be part of her family.
Yeah, you're very lucky. It sounds great. I mean, she what did she? Let me just think for a minute. She told me something. What did she tell me in the house? I mean, not in. We weren't in the house. We were at the window. But I just was thinking. Sorry, just one second. We were thinking. She told me. First of all that she's lived through, she thinks, 18 presidents, and she held back on her comments on the current president, which was funny. And she just absolutely, she would say something and then she'd stop and she'd think about it. And she told me about her 4 babes, and this is my youngest one, and she's so proud of all of you, and you all seem to, oh, I know what it was. She said, well, we're not going to be able to celebrate this year, but next year we'll have a big party. And I was like, oh, yeah, she's looks forward to that. She said that.
Yeah. And that's part of our family. We talked about parties and surprises. It's funny, we're so far apart. My sisters are in Virginia, my mother and father in Virginia. Obviously, her son Russ and Liz are in Florida, and we don't get to see each other like we did growing up every summer. The great thing about it, though, is when we're together, it's as if we've never left. And the memories we create and the experiences that we create, and as our families extend and as our kids grow up, they remember hearing all the stories of as when we grew up on the camp, when we went to camp up in Maine, and the green, and how we used to take baths in the green water, and just the stories that go on and on through this. The fact that we never lose touch, and we always become closer each time we get together, again, is a reflection of what she's instilled in us, whether she realizes it or not. Because I don't think her intent was ever to instill that value in us, other than by and through her actions. It really has mounted to greatness throughout the family, and greatness is used in the right terminology.
Yeah.
But she's a wonderful lady, and we're honored to have her, as for long as we have as well.
Tell me about, on her birthday, you're not going to be able to be here, and we're in this time where we don't hug, and we're not seeing people, and that's how's that going to be?
Yeah. Again, being away from the family, what I've always loved is just getting that 3-minute phone call with her on her birthday, and just to let her know that we're thinking of her, letting her know what she means to us. Maybe singing "Happy Birthday" off key is something that we're gonna cherish, and know that we're blessed to have that time with her. And I think that's all we really need. We love to be with her and the family, but it's not meant to be right now. But hopefully in the near future we'll have a chance to be with her. And we were coming up this week, and unfortunately that's changed. But she'll still be in our thoughts and prayers, and we'll get that 3-minute phone call with her, and I'm sure a lot of other people will as well.
She'll have a big day.
She will have a big day. I don't think she knows what she's in for, but hopefully it's rememberable for her.
I would think so. All right, I think we're all set. Are we?
Great,
do you have more questions? No, we're good. Okay.